Let's keep it going for Eileen for a second.
Yay!
Good evening, everybody. My name is Hannah Cole, and I figured I'd start with every stand-up comic's favorite topic, myself. Couple things about me. I was born in Florida, which means I've dealt with the worst rain. Went to school in Boston, so I've dealt with the worst snow. And now I live in Virginia, so I've dealt with the worst drivers. We're in Maryland tonight. You guys have seen Virginia drivers, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Florida was filled with old ladies that only went to church on Sunday. They just had to leave Friday night because it took them so long to drive. And Boston drivers will slash their tires for having the audacity to stop at a red light. But Virginia drivers are like on another level entirely. It's like they aggressively have nowhere to go. I've been cut off by someone in the left lane when they're trying to make a right turn. Another thing about myself, I am white. It was really a strong play for white, highly recommend. Because when you're white, you don't have problems because you're white. The worst things that ever happened to me because I'm white, someone spoiled the newest Marvel movie for me by assuming I've seen it and asking me what I thought when 5 minutes in the movie Thanos killed one of the only 3 black dudes who wasn't from Wakanda. If you felt bad about that, so don't worry. I didn't actually have that spoiled for me. Because I always see those movies on opening night, because I am also, and this is true, a huge nerd. I'm giving other nerds here tonight.
Woo!
What are you guys all doing here? You have like a WoW raid to be at? Sorry, Final Fantasy 14 these days, right? That joke wasn't supposed to land, but Stacy gave me 5 minutes. I figured I could kill 20 seconds on it. So. Now, the thing about growing up a nerd that was kind of weird was that, like, Hollywood still has this image that nerds only exist to be subbed into a locker in the first 30 minutes of the movie. So an hour and a half getting, learning that all they really need to do is change everything about how they interact with the world, and bam, they get the cute girl in the credits roll. It's like, have they not gotten the memo? Nerds are no cool kids now. Like, people even know what Dungeons and Dragons is these days. Like, help me play my Dungeon Master? And I go, no, not with the dice. It's a weird sex thing I do. Speaking of weird sex things, I saw a dead cicada the other day. We all saw a dead cicada. I know, but like, listen, this was like after they all came and screamed about how horny they were for 2 weeks and then died. Like 3 weeks later, I saw a single dead cicada. And like, can you imagine waiting your whole life to finally get laid in one glorious bug orgy and then you miss it because you overslept your alarm? Like buzz, who's ready to hug? That's why I always start every day by checking for the apocalypse. People talk about science, the end times, and like the outgoing plague, the oncoming climate crisis, famine, wars, et cetera. But if you ask me, nerds being the cool kids is truly like the surest sign, because it's like the Bible says. The first will become last, the last first, the meek may inherit the earth. Have you ever seen anyone that looks meeker than Bill Gates? He lost a fight to a particularly angry sack of packing peanuts, and he was the richest man in the world for 16 years. It's crazy. Like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not saying that Bill Gates controls the entire world. That sounds like way too much work. I just think that anything he wanted to control, he could control. Except his dick. No, what is it with rich guys and their penises? Like, you guys seen Keith Bezos' spaceship? It's just a penis. At least Branson made his look like a cool space plane. I know it's when I ride in if I had the money, and I don't. $28 million to ride on that Blue Origin flight. Let me repeat that. $28 million for a ride on Bezos' space stick. Like, I don't know who paid that, but I promise you I can find you a cheaper dick to ride that'll last longer than 10 minutes. No. Like I said, huge nerd, so I'm very excited about like commercial spaceflight. I think it's a really cool thing. It's just like a shame to see it turn into this dick measuring contest for billionaires. I wanted space to be getting away from the world's problems, and like I want Star Trek. It feels like we're on our way to discount Starship Troopers. But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like when you go to space and be like, oh yeah, sorry boss, I'm late this morning. There was some construction out by the asteroid belt, or you have to swing by Jupiter on the way home, drop the kids off at the Y, and like I don't know. One thing I know with absolute certainty though is I never ever want to get stuck in traffic and have a bunch of Virginia pilots. All right, that's my set.